Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. This is day 151 of our Appalachian through hike. We're moving around just to keep warm. It's what's it like, 22 degrees out here? I don't know. It's really cold.
22. I don't
Might not be 22, might be 42, but it was pretty cold. We've just shed most of our layers and we're ready to rock and roll, hit the trail. Going to be about a 17-mile day. We might or might not have to ford a river or two. There's some coming up. We know Brian has been the trail master and he's got all our gear, and will meet us at another spot. He actually hiked in 3 miles yesterday. 3 miles yesterday, 3 miles back. Yeah, 7 miles. Anyway, good evening. Tents were soaked. It didn't even rain. It was just the dew point was just so low. Everything was just soaking wet. So anyway, terrain, we've got 20 steps. What do we have, like 2,500 feet of elevation?
About 21.
Yeah, it's just, about 2,000 feet of elevation gain today. So it's going to be relatively flat. Okay, well, we'll see you down the trail. It's going to be a pretty day and a long day, but we should have some views. So this is why Maine is so beautiful. This is a lot of stuff that we've missed, but this is one finger of that giant lake that I was showing you yesterday, Flagstaff Lake. 2 little boats on here, but and the steam, as you can see, is rising up from the lake. But we were watching this lake all day yesterday. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. So happy that we're finally getting some good weather. Just want to give you a little taste of the trail today. It's, we've got some sun, which is absolutely wonderful. Just, it really, excuse the pun, but it's really brightened our moods yesterday and today, just to see the sun having the warmth on us. And just the sunlight, because really we've been in a misty fog for most of the week, and when you're outside in it, hour after hour, day after day, just was not getting gloomy, but having the sun really set our spirits up, and it made for views. It just made us happier, and just really excited about having some sun and some light and all of that. So just wanted to share a little piece of the morning with you. We're about 4 miles into the hike, and we've gone up about 1,100 feet of elevation, and we have another 1,100 feet of elevation to go up, and then of course about a 2,200 descent. And honestly, sometimes the descents are harder than the ascents. All right, just wanted to pass on that little bit of info. Well, we're basically kind of skirting around this lake. They call this a pond, and they say that the pond is shallower than a lake, but to me this looks like a lake, so we're going to call it a lake. But we're about 6 miles into the hike, and we're going to go to a shelter and stop for a break and a little bit of a snack. But I'm taking advantage of every view spot that I can. Everybody, just having a little snack break. It's 10 o'clock. We've done a little over 6 miles. And Petunia, what are you eating?
Nutella, almond butter with a little peanut butter, and whole wheat grain.
Oh, yeah. That sandwich is like 8 pounds. How you doing over there, Steps? All right. And we're just right on this pond/lake. And yeah, it's a really nice breeze. It's just real beautiful. So we decided to snack break here just because it was so pretty. Slowly walking through there. Right? coming out of the woods right here. Why? Stay there for a second. What do I want to do? I want to look at this view, just see how awesome it is. And you would think that this was the same lake that we were on, but it's not. Whole nother lake. Pond.
We need to keep hiking just in case there's a besides that.
We're gonna go keep hiking.
Bee there. She doesn't need
Yeah,
to
there's not gonna be any more bees along this
this
lake.
way.
I'm pretty sure. This
I'm
last beat.
fine.
All right.
Says says the dead woman.
This says a dead woman. Okay. I'm kind of leading the train right now, so I wanted to show you. It's kind of a neat forest right now, super dense with these little pine trees, but got a lot of green moss. Makes it pretty. Of course, rocks and roots, but we don't have as much mud. We got a ton of pine needles. But just want to give you an idea of what it looks like. We're about, I don't know, 12 or 13 miles into the hike right now. Okay, this is one of the fords that we have to go across, and there's obviously no rock hopping on this thing, so it's just get wet. Steps just went through and he went down. Brian went through and he went down, but and then
I'm a blind people with my white thighs.
wow. Okay. All right. So we're kind of getting prepared, and got our water shoes on and tightening them up, and got our trekking poles. You keep your you keep your strap, your waist strap off in case you go down. You can get out easier, so you're all loose. All right, we're.
Good job, honey. There you go. Be slow. Accidents happen when you think you're almost there.
So this is the cascading falls right above where we just crossed. Just so beautiful. And then there's a bigger waterfall just right beyond that I think we're going to come to in a minute. Everybody, just want to close up day 151. It was a terrific day. It really was. Had a lot of fun. It was 17 miles, which is a long day, but the terrain was okay. We had just a little bit of ups and downs, a lot of mud and roots and rocks, but that's just the way it's going to be. Met some neat southbound people, some pretty views. We had some lake views. I don't know that we're going to get a lot of mountain views anymore, just because we finished up our big, tall mountain hiking, and a lot of this is going to be, small 2,000 and 3,000 foot mountains, and then a lot of flat bog area, and basically in the woods, and it's going to be flat and it's going to be boggy. But at any rate, when we see a beautiful alpine lake, which they call ponds, I'm not sure why, then I'll certainly show you those, and pretty mountain streams, and whatever comes up that looks like you'd be interested in, I'm gonna videotape it. We're gonna have some more fords tomorrow. morning, we have a canoe ride over a 400-foot river crossing, and that's really the only way that you can get across is via canoe. And we're gonna have we're staying at this place called Harrison's. It's just super rustic cabins with just a bed and a kerosene lamp, and that's it. But tomorrow they have a really good breakfast. It's pancakes and scrambled eggs and sausage in a lodge that's, you know, just maybe 25, you know, yards that way. And so this is what we're doing. We were able to get a shower, no laundry, electricity in the lodge, but no electricity in the cabin. So a little bit rustic, but you know, it's better than sleeping on the ground, right? So we will see you tomorrow. Hope everybody had a nice Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Take care.